Good day, world, and welcome back to another episode of The Untold. And I'm yours, Fideli Zamanga, your concerned African citizen. So, to those who are just joining us today, you might ask yourself, why do I call myself a concerned African citizen? So, there are a multiplicity of factors that makes me concerned with the youth of Africa. But today, I'm just going to focus with unemployment. From Cape to Cairo, we are facing unemployment right now, and youth are abusing drugs, and youth are venturing into unlawful activities so that they can finance themselves. But however, today I came with something that I feel like if I share with you guys, it might help us, it might help you, it might help me, so that we can have a better tomorrow. So today, guys, I want to talk about livestock. In Africa, we are blessed with land. In each and every family, there is someone who owns land. What is livestock? What livestock is rearing or keeping of animals either for commercial use or for consumption for your family only. So livestock is a profitable, very profitable business if it's started properly, and also for ones to cut losses. Reading is important, and also learning from others who were doing it before is also important. One of the reasons why I personally love livestock is because people do it every day. So it means market is always available depending on where you are living. And also, I encourage people who want to venture into livestock to start on a small scale and also increase numbers as you gain more knowledge. But however, if you do have knowledge already, that's an advantage. So here are the most profitable livestock ideas that I have for you today. So here is the first point: dairy farming. What is dairy farming? It is a process whereby we get our milk from our cows, from our goats. So what do we use milk for? We use milk for making tea every day. Milk is also used for making cheese, yogurts, and we also bake with milk. So if you look, milk is used every day. So you might start a dairy farming on a very small scale and sell your milk to the people around you and grow your business as time goes on. So it is a very profitable business, and also it doesn't require much profit. It doesn't require much capital to start. It doesn't require much land to start. So it's something that we can also earn a living from. So in Africa, we do have land. Land is something that we have in abundance. Just what we need is to have a good mindset and to start your business with a very good foundation, because each and every business without foundation, it doesn't go anywhere. So if you start it properly, research, make your market, and know where you want to sell your milk, then you can start on a small scale. We can earn a living as a youth of Africa. So let's move on to the point number two. Number two is fish farming. Fish farming is a very profitable business, and it doesn't require much capital to start. It doesn't require much land also to start. And I've seen these days people are using artificial ponds for fish farming. And there's a wide range of species that you can choose from. You must just choose the right species, either catfish, caterpillar, and prawns. If you take a look at USA, they import 90% of their seafood from outside USA. That's creating a deficit of 14 billion. So, with these numbers only, it's crystal clear that fish is also a profitable business. But if exporting outside as far as USA, that's on a large scale, but on a small scale, we can start fish farming and sell your products to the people surrounding your area. Goat farming. Goat farming is a very profitable business if started properly. One of the advantages of goat farming is because goats do not require much land to start. Goat doesn't require a very large capital to start. Goats are very resistive to diseases, and they multiply quickly. And also, they do not require that much labor. So that means you can start your goat farm and give a task to one or two people you might be visiting to the farm every now and then, and the business will be running. So goat farming is a very profitable business. You can start it either for breeding to sell or for meat. Goat is a very good creature that can make us live good by having it in our farm, When we talk of animals that do not require much labor to take care of, it's not cost only. Then we do also have rabbits. Rabbits are a very profitable business because rabbit they are very quick to multiply, and they do not need a very large length to start. They are not even labor intensive. It's a very lucrative business because you can start with a few rabbits, then within a short period of time you have plenty of rabbits, and the market of rabbit it's available out there because it's these days that's when people have realized no, we can have rabbits as meat. Because back then, I remember we used to eat rabbits only if it's caught in the jungle. But right now, people are taking care of rabbits for commercial use. So it's a very lucrative business. You can go to hotels, go to restaurants, and market your business. So it's also another lucrative farming venture that one can get into and earn a living. In the past years, I've seen a lot of people are venturing into poultry. Reason why poultry is a very lucrative business. Number one, it uh, gives you a quick money in a very short space if you do have marketing. Why do I also love poultry? Poultry, you can either venture it for layers, make eggs for sale, for resale, and you can venture it maybe for meat, if broilers for meat, or you can have the local ones that you can put outside, do free range if you do not have money for feeds, and you can also make money out of it. And free range chickens, they are very healthy. I love them because even the taste is different from broilers. So it's either you might have money to start poultry, you do not have money to start poultry. It's a very easy business to start, like I've mentioned. If you do not have a much amount of money, you can have your buy your five local chickens, put them out there, have a small cage, and within a short space of time they multiply and you start selling your chicken out there. We can start poultry on a large scale or even a small scale. But if one is fortunate enough to start poultry on a large scale, you can even add value by having a small butchery out there where you get your chickens from your farm, slaughter them, add value by slaughtering them and put them in your butchery. That's adding value, that's selling them as live. So it's either you can start as a small poultry farmer, or you can start even as uh, a big poultry farmer. You can make money out of poultry because of quick returns. There is no way we can talk about livestock without talking about pigs. They multiply. You can have 10 babies at once. You can have 15 babies at once. Only disadvantage of pigs is that you have to constantly buy feed. But if it is done properly, if you keep your records very well, it's a very profitable business, and you can also add more value, but not by not selling only live pigs, but you can slaughter for meat. You can also sell winners. So there are various ways we can make money out of. And I've been talking to these other young people today, young guys who are into meat processing. So they're getting meat from different farmers and process it to means, process it to sausages and stuff. So if you have pigs, I think you can even make bacon if you are capable of doing it. So we can even add value in what you are doing in order to make more money. So these are the ideas that I had for you today, guys. I know there are a very lot of ideas that I didn't mention, that that you can start in a living. Just put them in the description so that we can make a day, we can make an episode of them, then we can share these ideas with people out there. And I'm yours, a concerned African citizen, Fidli Zamanga. Please, I always say, let's not contemplate to do what we want to do. If you want to start something today, it's either you start it today or tomorrow. Let's not wait for the right time, because there is no right time for anything. And I always say, you are what you do, not what you say you do. Until we meet again, I'm yours, concerned African citizen, Fidelis Zamanga.